Hello everyone, thanks for being here today. My name is Wahyu. We are Group 11. Let me introduce the members of the group. First,
Hello, my name is Ahmad.
second,
Hello, my name is Ananda.
third,
Hello, my name is Aulia Ikhwan.
last but not least.
Hello, my name is Ben.
Today, we would like to talk about how voice assistant in IoT can change your life. This presentation is divided to three parts. First, introducing, second, content of the topic, and third, conclusion. There will be Q&A session at the end. We will be glad to answer any questions that you may have at the end of the presentation. Before I start, has anyone ever heard about Siri? Do you ask Google to play your favorite song? Have you ever had Alexa order a pizza for dinner? Today's voice assistant can help you out with just about anything. Let's move on to content of the topic today with Ahmad.
Okay, how voice assistant works. Voice assistant are programs on digital device that listen and respond to verbal commands. A user can say, "What's the weather?" and the voice assistant will answer with the weather report for that day and location. The call say, "Tell me a story," and the assistant will jump into tell the user called even say, "Order my favorite pizza and dinner will be on its way." Voice assistants are so easy to use that many people forget to stop and wonder how they work. How do voice assistants understand yes? Is it magic? A complex system of codes and actual person listening on the other end? The answer is less complicated than you might think. It all starts with a signal word. Have you ever called a friend's name to get their attention? Users say the names of their voice assistant for the same reason. They might say, "Hey Siri," or simply, "Alexa." Whatever the signal word is, it wakes up the device. It signals to the voice assistant that it should begin paying attention. After the voice assistant hears its signal words, it starts recording. The device waits for a pause to know you finished your request. The voice assistant then sends your request over the internet to its database. Okay, let's let's move on to Nanda.
Okay, thank you, Ahmad. One in the database, your request is compared to other requests. It's built in those paired commands your voice assistant can understand. The database then sends these commands back to the voice assistant. Once it places the commands, the voice assistant knows what to do next. The device might ask a question to make sure it understands what you want. If it thinks it understands, the voice assistant will carry all the tasks you asked for. If you've ever used voice assistant, you know all of that happens very quickly. If you say, "Hey Siri, what the weather?" Siri report back to you in seconds. The more direction the devices receive, the better and faster they get at fulfilling our requests. Voice assistants are improving all the time. They learn the some way people do. Have you ever asked a voice assistant for something and received result you didn't expect? Each time this happens, the voice assistant learns from its mistake. If you say, "Alexa, play rock music," and it plays country music, you tell Alexa to stop. That teaches the device that the command it received from its database was wrong. It communicates that with the database and tries to do better next time. Voice assistant can do just about anything you can think of. They answer questions, make calls, and can even control part of your home like the lights and thermostat. Thus, they sound like the stuff and science fiction. Think again, over 35 million Americans already use voice assistant and the number in growing. What requests will you make? Okay, let's move on to Aulia Iwan.
Thank you, Ananda. How does IoT work? An IoT ecosystem consists of web-enabled smart devices that uses embedded systems such as processor, sensor, and communication hardware to collect and act on data they acquire for their environments. IoT devices share the sensor data they collect by connecting to an IoT gateway or other edge device where data is either sent to the cloud to be analyzed or analyzed locally. Sometimes this device communicates with other related device and acts on the device communication with other related device and acts on the information they get from on another. The device do most of the work without human intervention, although people can interact with the device for instance to set them up, give them instruction, or access the data. The connectivity, networking, and communication protocol used with this web-enabled device legally depend on the specific IoT application deployed. IoT can also make use of artificial intelligence or AI and machine learning to aid in making data collection process easier and more dynamic. Okay, let's move on to Ben Rafi.
Okay, thank you, Ivan. Let's talk about pros and cons of IoT. Some of the advantages of IoT include the following. Number one, ability to access information from anywhere, anytime, on any device. Number two, improved communication between connected electronic devices. Number three, transferring data packets over a connected network saving time and money. And number four, automating tasks helping to improve the quality of a business services and reducing the need for human intervention. There are some disadvantages of IoT, including the following. Number one, as the number of connected devices increases and more information is shared between the device, the potential that a hacker could steal confidential information also increase. Number two, enterprises may eventually have to deal with massive numbers, maybe even millions of IoT devices, and collecting and managing the data from all those devices will be challenging. Number three, if there is a bug in the system, it's likely that every connected device will become corrupted. And then, since there is no international standard of compatibility for IoT, it's difficult for devices from different manufacturers to communicate with each other. Okay, that's it for me. Let's bring back to our moderator.
Okay, thank you, Ben. That brings us to the end of our presentation. Let's take a look again to our topic, how that is changed our life with voice assistant in IoT. We can easily do our job with less effort. And now, how do we do that? We can use Bardi Smart Home. Bardi is an Indonesian local brand that focuses on sporting smart home device, where Bardi itself has refined smart home device to be purchased from Indonesia. Various products such as smart bulb, smart portable clock, smart wall socket, smart extension power strip, and so on to be able to control the Bardi device It can to be done through an application on an Android or iOS device, and it can also be done via the internet. So logically, this Barbie device can be controlled from anywhere as long as there is internet connectivity running. Not only that, but Barbie device also have compatibility with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. However, connecting all Barbie devices with the connectivity still needs to be controlled manually by the user. The question is there a way to be able to control all these devices that are more modern? The answer, there is. By utilizing automation like Google Home, for example, if you authorize your living room, you just say, "Hello, I'm home," and then the light, air condition, or TV can turn on to welcoming you. It seems that the time is running out. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate having had this opportunity to share our ideas with you. Good morning. Have a nice day.